What's going on, everybody?
Yo.
Welcome to Talk on the Table.
Welcome.
I'm Mez.
I'm Gavin.
Alex.
I need a nickname though. I think I need a nickname.
Well, we have
I don't know. Everybody is like Gavin, Alex, Mez.
Alex is just like I mean.
It's not.
No. Well, listen.
It's too much.
Why don't we just call?
You can't take.
Do you want to?
You want to put you back? Okay.
You want to be called Daddy for the show? You want to call it? Because listen, somebody has a crush on you. I just found out this morning. She was like, "Oh, who is Amin? He is Daddy," and she actually asked permission from my husband, Juan, who actually did our vocal arrangement for our intro. His wife has a crush on you, so he gave permission to allow her to have a crush on you. So,
is it okay for me to say hi to her?
Yeah, say hi to Sonya.
Hi, Sonya. How you doing, baby?
you didn't win.
Yeah.
Swing low. All right, so let's get a little hot in here. So what we got for going on for hot topic? Anything?
Hot topic. The city of Philadelphia is hot. Listen, it's already October. And we're already at 450 murders for the year already, and we still got 2 months left, y'all. It's crazy out here. Our kids can't even play in the street. They can't play in the playground. They can't even sit on their own porch without getting shot up. They say the shootings happen in 5 of the zip codes in Philadelphia. Often is North Philly, Huntington Park, West Philly, King Sesson, Kensington, and Port Richmond.
What's up with the black community? What y'all doing out there?
Well,
y'all taking care of y'all taking care of y'all kids?
Do y'all know where y'all kids at?
Do y'all know where y'all kids are?
But
do you need help?
We have the highest murder rate in the country.
Yeah.
We're higher than Chicago now?
We're higher than Chicago.
And New York too, right?
We're the highest murder rate in the country per capita of the country's largest city. Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we had some demographics on it, like the majority. Like, are the majority of murders, are they black, African American? Are they black male? That seems to be
I don't know that. I do know that we're up 14% from last year.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I feel like the chart they showed on the news the other day, it was mostly African American men. Women are growing in that statistic. And I want to say it's something like 18 to 39, which is the highest. Under 18 was next. And then 50 to 69, I think, was third.
Yeah, I saw a story last week, where it was a group of, it was on Philly.com. It was a group of high school kids who were upset that a lot of their friends were dying in the streets. And I forgot the name of the school, but they spoke to the paper and they wrote a story about it. But it's on Philly.com if anybody wants to check it out. But it's like 3 teenagers who had a number of friends die from gun violence. So
wow.
I don't know if you guys follow on social media this No Gun Zone. It literally highlights every shooting that happens in Philadelphia, and it's sad.
Well, I do know that there's community leaders that are out here. I know there are barbershops and hair salons and different community leaders or organizations that are trying to pull the youth together to just open up forums where they can talk, where this anger and this rage is coming from. You know, what is leading up to it? How do they feel? Just providing them an outlet so they can be able to just talk out their feelings.
Yeah.
Or find an alternative. Like I know a lot of local boxing coaches are allowing kids to be able to come in and to be able to just punch their way through it. And, like for the whole no gun zone thing. Yeah. And I encourage anybody that's listening to push, send us the information of community organizations, council meetings, anything like that, so we can be an advocate to help, just point people in the right direction.
Do you think it's deeper than just that, though? Like, let's just say the music. A lot of times people talk about the radio stations are advocating to put the guns down, this, that, and the other. But you play the music that promotes pick a gun up and kill somebody. So it's kind of depends on what's happening in your household. If you're not giving your kids the other side or letting them know this is entertainment, this musician may not be out here doing that. They've got something to lose, and maybe these kids don't have anything to lose or don't see a future and where they are. So I think there's a lot of different steps that have to happen if we're going to actually see any real change. Yeah,
I think we definitely need to get to the root cause, because I'm just trying to put myself in the shoes of a lot of kids who are out here just with no guidance and just out here just doing bad things. And the area where I grew up, I mean, I had it all around me, but I didn't allow myself to be a part of that. So it's like, what is the root cause? Like, is it the foundation at home, or the lack of a stable home, like a parent?
I believe so. I believe that.
But I grew up in the house where it was just I was grew up, in a single parent household.
Your family helped along though, right?
No, not necessarily.
Grandma didn't help.
Grandma was there, but again, it could be.
It starts with them too.
Yeah,
it has to be a personal choice. But however, I think that there's not a lot of double parent family homes.
2-parent household.
Yeah.
Would that make a difference though? What? Yeah.
If mama's single, she's always at work. Who's raising these young kids? The streets, the music.
Mm-hmm.
But in a 2-parent household, that can happen as well.
It can still. I'm not saying it's never going to happen, but I think the odds are less likely because they can tag team the responsibilities. Maybe I don't go to work so much, so I can stay home and watch the kids.
I definitely would say I think it makes it easier. I grew up in a dual family household, and my mom.
You can say 2-parent. Don't use
2-parent.
double.
Don't
do double. You gotta talk to her.
Who said double dual?
I said dual. He said double. And my mom was always home, but I think it was the time that my dad did have with us. Those were also important moments. Like, I knew as a kid when my dad came home, if something had happened that deserved me getting in trouble, my mom had handled it, but then my dad's also going to handle it.
So you got 2 as well.
I got 2. So it was, I'm glad that I grew up in the situation that I did. And I know especially in 2021, that's not common for one person to be able to stay home.
Yeah.
But I think it definitely helped in me being able to say as an adult, I'm not a follower. I never needed the approval of other people the way that some may be seeking.
It's the friends you keep, though. I think it's the friends you keep, too.
That's also a part of it.
Yeah, because you can have, your parent out, a single parent, if you come from that type of home, and she's working all the time. But again, if you have friendships with kids who are...
There's a lot of variables that go into...
But if you have, if you have good friends, they won't steer you in that direction, and you more than likely won't go into, a direction of, crime or doing something bad. So definitely the choice of friendships is definitely a big part of that too.
All right, y'all let us know what y'all think the reason why we have so many young people in our cities just going out here.
Oh, social media. I'm sorry, go ahead. Social media.
All right, on a lighter note, October 20th has been officially declared Little Nas X Day in Atlanta.
Atlanta, of all places, right?
Well, he said he's from Atlanta.
Is he from Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
I was like, well, why does he deserve a day? Like, he's big and he's gay, and they said that his contribution to the music and to the LGBTQ community, he also helped reshape the way society perceives LGBTQ artists in the industry. What are your thoughts?
I'm a fan of Little Nas X. I'm a fan of his artistry. What'd you say?
She wants a J.
I am no, not Little Nas X. I'm a fan of.
You want to smash Little Nas X?
At first, it was a little like crush, but I can't see myself. With Little Nas
You can't
X.
see him topping you.
No, I can't see us interacting sexually. I just can't imagine. But anyway, I'm a fan of his artistry. I like that he has put 2 feet on the ground and he's standing his ground. Period. I'm going to be an artist. I'm gay. I'm going to produce the music that I want to produce. I mean, Lil Nas X actually point out a lot of things when it was the controversy, even though it's kind of him and Boosie are kind of trolling each other back and forth right now. But the songs that were popular before he knew that he was gay was about drugs and depression, and it was celebrated. But the minute that he came out as gay, now it's against society's terms.
That's the sin that trumps all sin. So
Yeah, I mean that's another story for another day. So I mean, does he deserve a whole entire day? In my opinion, no. But does he need to be recognized? Yes.
No.
I think yes.
It's only 3 years. He's been in the game for only 3 years. Like, I don't think there's so many other icons, artists that have paved the way for for him to be where he is now, and I just think that he hasn't put in his time yet. So I think that
he's the voice of the younger generation.
The voice of who said that?
Maybe wherever he's from, but you know what? That's crazy. He literally came to my mind too.
Who's the voice of?
And didn't he just do a commercial with Elton John?
They're doing a lot of stuff.
They're doing a lot of stuff together. They got a lot of campaigns.
But that doesn't validate that he should have his own day though.
No. And I like
you're a hater.
For what?
How am I a hater because he had 3 years?
You're a fucking hater.
I'm not hating on him. I think that he is. I got a number of hits. Number one hits. Number one hits.
What hit wonders?
Oh no, I got a lot of hits. But no, I think I commend him for him being himself, going out here doing his thing, receiving awards, making the path for maybe some of the younger artists who may be struggling to come out because they're in hiding. So I give him credit for that, but I just think that having a day should be dedicated to someone who has been around for a long period of time, who's really put a stand.
Where's Frank Ocean?
Frank Ocean hasn't done anything.
Well, I mean, we'll be anti-Frank Ocean because remember, Frank Ocean never came out and said gay. Frank Ocean came out and said he was bisexual,
right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You don't agree with that?
He's gay. Frank Ocean is gay.
See?
Frank Ocean, what you think about that?
You can look at Frank Ocean and say he's gay.
Okay.
Just judge him.
Who the fuck is? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you in your bag today. Moving forward, do we got anything that's hot in the topic?
So homegirl just got her peach from Atlanta Housewives.
Yeah.
Marlo. Congratulations, Marlo.
We're the only ones clapping. OJ, he's asleep.
You don't see it for that?
No, Marlo is good for her style, right? She's known for her style, so she'll bring that to the show, right?
What's going to change though?
Nothing.
Her check, the coin she's been
for
getting.
Us, for the viewers.
For us, we'll see more of her life. I believe that she says she's a softer Marlo now that she's a Monty, which is like a mom slash.
But she came on because she had a sugar daddy, right?
Soft Marlo?
Well, I want to see.
her
I actually do want to see her a little bit softer because I think she always plays that slight villain that she's been cast.
But we love a villain though.
We do, but it's like that's not all
Status
of
quo.
her.
And then she a housewife. What is a housewife? Like when I think of it, when I define a housewife, are these really housewives?
Are they even housewife material?
To some men.
So the name is just at this point it's just a name. It's just Atlanta Housewives. Anybody can be a housewife.
I think initially when it started, these women were housewives, and then it probably got harder to actually find a woman who was married and not being divorced.
Because Marlo used to have a sugar daddy, right?
Yeah, that was not. I don't think she's ever been married.
So right now with the cast, the only housewife on there is Candy.
And right now, her check will be the biggest if Nene's not there.
And her storyline is piss me to sleep.
Candy.
Yes.
She always,
you say my mother is in the gutter.
What you said? That was bullshit.
Candy getting said, Dad.
I don't want to cry, and I said I wasn't gonna cry, but
no, Candy. I don't watch the show anymore. I used to be a fan of the show. I haven't watched it in the last couple of seasons, so
I can't keep up.
Yeah, it's just too many moving pieces. Like
I watch it.
You better watch it.
Watch it. So, what are you excited to see? You said you're excited to see her home life.
Yeah, I want to see how she is as a mom. See a softer side of her. See what different. Which I think for her, I think a lot of men who might be interested in her will be like, oh, "Okay, I get it now."
But she still
can go ahead and
you want to see her be a Monty with that fashion though.
Oh yeah, I don't want her to lose her style.
No. But I got. Speaking of TV. It's a new TV show. Did y'all know Chucky is a gay icon?
Are we talking about that doll?
Yes.
What?
So why? Chucky was the writer and creator of Chucky is gay. Is a gay male, a gay guy. I don't know his name.
Male,
a white gay male, who brought Chucky to life back in what was that 1980s? When we were when y'all was kids. When I was. So they were saying that Chucky is considered now to be a gay icon, but
to the white community.
But he was straight, so why is he a gay icon?
Because he was created by a gay person.
Well, you talking about
I think a lot of people, maybe
you mean the creator,
maybe
not
a trend,
not the doll.
Not the doll itself. No.
Okay.
But I think that the doll. I think a lot of gay people dress up as Chucky. I don't know. They call him a gay icon.
I mean, his shirt is a little
rainbowish. Like women, they do something sexy. I'm gonna be a sexy tiger.
Right.
I'm a police officer with
You
no
be Chucky.
No
you be a sexy Chucky.
But anyway,
I would never be Chucky.
I say that.
You don't want to be a sexy Chucky?
No, there is no sexy Chucky.
He has a the show comes on Tuesdays. He has a TV
the writer
show.
does?
Chucky. No, Chucky the series that comes on.
I don't like
I'm not
stuff.
interested.
So I'm ready to turn this up a notch.
Oh yeah, you better turn it up. I just had to turn it in there.
Yeah, get us off of Chucky.
Any questions for us?
Not about Chucky.
Not about Chucky.
Any questions for us?
Well, no, it was a story. It wasn't a story about the whole SEPTA rape that happened.
She told you to catch my
No, I got it. I caught it, but I wanted to.
Well, in reading the article, there seems to be it was an article posted in Philly Magazine saying that there's more to the story, and the police lied about the story a couple weeks ago about the young lady that was raped on the SEPTA train, and everyone sat and watched. So there's more story or more evidence coming out that it's not the way that it panned out and making Philly seem to be. Because I was a little distraught myself. Like, really, y'all just sat there and let it happen, but we didn't have the full story. And Philly Magazine, a journalist reported that it's more to the story, and we always cannot take the Philadelphia Police Department's first word.
Duh.
Can't take no police department's first word.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So I'm gonna follow that, and I want to see what happens. See, what actually pans out with that. But we've been very serious at the top of the show. Can we move into something that's a little bit more lighthearted and interesting?
Did you catch that?
No, I didn't catch it.
No,
I caught it.
What?
No. All right, so moving on to something a little lighter and maybe a little spicy, if you will. But we got some questions that came in. So
are these questions PG or non-PG?
These questions some are PG and some are non-PG. So if you ever have a question that you want us to present on the table, please feel free to DM me. Let me know your thoughts, what you want to talk about. Put them in the comments, and we'll present them on the table. Mm-hmm. So we got a couple that came in. So this is one. I am a married female. Over the age of 30, and I've been married to my husband for 3 years now. We have 2 wonderful kids, and our sex life has been great up until the past couple of months. And she found out that her husband likes to wear panties.
Wait, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So her question is, with the sex still great, and this new thing with her husband wearing panties, should she be worried that he could potentially bat for the other team?
Marcus, darling, I'm not wearing any panties. Someone else would like to enlighten in this one.
Maybe not bat for the other team, but he definitely has a sexual curiosity that she is not aware about. But I guess the question for her is going to be like, if he's still into you, the sex is still great. Are you okay with seeing your man in panties?
Let me ask y'all a question, because I have my own opinion about it. But a man is with a woman. He's heterosexual, but he enjoys doing things that are deemed gay. Maybe playing with dildos with his woman. Maybe
like on him.
Yeah, maybe even getting fucked by a woman. Is he gay or is he straight?
He is straight.
Okay.
Am I straight with a little twist though?
With a little twist.
But why is it a twist?
Well,
he's exploring his body with a female.
Yes, so that's why it's not gay.
But he don't like men. He doesn't like.
He doesn't
men.
have an attraction.
So,
to them.
but he has a dildo though. That resembles what a man has.
Well,
but it's not attached to a man.
It doesn't matter.
So he doesn't like
the visual.
Okay,
it's the visual.
Okay, so he likes cucumbers up his butt.
No, it's no.
Well,
now you're talking about size.
I mean, I know that there are heterosexuals, and I'm in the hair salon and all that kind of other stuff. I do know that there's guys that like anal beads, heterosexual men that anal beads.
I think it's with the twist. So I think my thing would be, I think it's gay with I think it's straight with the twist. I think it's he's shifting.
Twist the line.
Now, let me ask this question. In this twist, do you think that there could be a curiosity for something more?
Yes, because now I'm looking at, look, it's a small twist. Now my question would be, what position do you like that dildo or those anal beads? Is it doggy style or is it with your legs up?
Should that matter?
Yes, it does.
Why does that matter?
Because that matters. It matters to me.
So what if a woman
because it's the position? Because now you're getting a guy where he's arching his back, looking for something behind him, right?
But if it's missionary, my legs are up in the air, and I'm still looking for something to get in.
Right, and I think the twist goes a little further now. So now I think it's halfway.
You're putting limitations on how he.
I'm not putting limitations on it. I'm just looking at it.
So
what
away from there?
He's half away. Yeah.
So, but what if a woman is eating a man's ass and she got his legs in the air? Isn't that So how was he supposed to do? Just stand?
Twist.
So how was that supposed to go? Is he supposed to just stand up?
Stand up.
You know,
you gotta get a good spread. You can't get a good spread.
You can spread it. You can spread it standing up.
Show me.
I can't show you. I don't have no back. I need a back to this chair. I need a back to the chair.
But so she's taking her stiletto nails and open it up.
But then,
and there's no twist if he stands up straight.
It's no twist. It's a small twist if he stands up straight.
A quarter twist.
Yes, but if he's arched, it's
arched, one squeeze of lime, not the full squeeze.
Yes, if he's arched, it does.
I just want to see what goes on in your head sometimes.
I'm thinking of it from,
but
maybe a female's perspective. A heterosexual female.
So with that being said, and Alex caught of it, and I shall not release names. I cannot. But we were having a salon conversation, and I have a client, beautiful personality, just real, not timid, but very relaxed, very chill, very quiet, pleasant voice, very much, girl next door, really, really nice. And we were having a conversation in the salon, and I was explaining a scenario back when I was in hair school, how like some white women do not deem their man as gay or have a twist if there is some form of anal play.
Okay.
She turned around and said, "No, it's fun." And I said, "You peg?" She was like, "Absolutely." It just took me out of here. Because it's like, she was like, I'm in control. And he likes it. I don't think he's gay.
I love to hear.
And I was just like, what?
I think
exploring themselves.
I was like,
if they're female.
I still can't believe it. I still ask him when she comes.
You still ask what?
Did you peg anybody this week? She said, no, I got plans. I got plans.
So she's not in a relationship. She's just out there doing her thing to different men. But she was in a relationship with one of them.
Okay. And he actually introduced her to it, and she loved it.
I wonder what is the percentage of heterosexual cisgender men
more than you think.
Who are straight.
More than
I would want to know. I would want to know.
We're never going to get into.
Oh no, I think we need to bring. I want to bring a straight, a cisgendered woman in a relationship, heterosexual relationship.
You can go to places
and bring her
do the
to
research.
I need to go to places and ask these questions.
Why don't you sign up and go to?
Do you have a girlfriend?
A club
that would go with you, like a woman?
Yeah.
You can do the research.
You can go and see it hands on for yourself.
I need to figure that out because that is really
okay. We'll provide information.
I'll tell him off camera because for the people who are there, they're like, "Fuck, Alex should." Oh, excuse me. Ruin something. But yeah, you can go places.
No, yeah.
But I will say this: in light of what the question that Phil was presenting, I believe at the end of the day, whatever happens behind closed doors. And it's open communication between both parties. Forget what the social norm is. It's whatever you guys like.
Yeah.
See, and I just say, why even care?
Yeah.
Like, if that's what you're into, I mean, first of all, at a certain age, you you probably still tell your really close friends, like, oh, I did something different. But for that guy, if that's not the conversation you want to bring up to your guy friends, then don't mention it.
I doubt if a female. Well, I can't doubt that because females talk. So
and men talk.
And men talk. Men talk more than females.
What? Oh my God.
But I don't think a man will tell his friends that. Oh,
he probably wouldn't tell that story.
No, he definitely won't tell that story. So that means he's ashamed, right?
Not ashamed,
or he's
but
uncomfortable.
just maybe I don't feel like having a conversation.
He doesn't have to.
Might judge. Yeah. He could be like, okay, I brought it up. or I found out and I really don't care. I like it.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, whatever you do in your bedroom is your business. Whatever you are, sexuality is your business. It's nobody else's business. There's
also so many things to try and do in 2021. If you're just laying there missionary, you're not doing much.
Well, Alex.
Oh, God.
I know that you play a particular role or a particular position when you're with
man.
Your man.
Okay.
Man, a man, your man, jump off, whoever.
Okay.
Whatever it is. And with you saying that, having an open mind, or
God, I know what you're going to say.
You're not.
I was literally about to go into the next question. Do you believe that if you care about someone, you should be open? If you love or care about somebody, you should be open to being versed, even if it's not your preference.
No.
I think this is not an Attack Alex show, but I mean, since we're
like
here,
of last week. I think because there are certain things that I feel like, okay, I can push the envelope here, or I never thought I would, and try it.
What's push the envelope?
Depends. Like, let's just say for the first person who might have discovered they had a foot fetish, it's like when you introduce that to somebody, if they've never had their toe sucked, it's like, I guess. Okay.
You would suck a man's toes?
I have not ever done it. I've had it done. And I'm not saying I wouldn't. I don't know. I've never offered.
But has there ever been a thought to come to your mind?
No.
Okay.
No. But to penetrate somebody is like, mentally, I think I'm just wired different. Like, it does not cross my mind to say, let me put my hand on your frontal, one hand on your back.
one
hand on frontal, one hand on frontal. I just don't, it doesn't come across that way.
You're very versed, right?
I do. I have a lot of experiments. Let's just say that.
What about you? I mean, if you love somebody, do you think it's fair to be versed? Even if it's not your preference.
Yeah, I think over time, I think initially when you go into the relationship, I think you kind of have your roles identified, right? Mm-hmm. Most of the time. Mm-hmm. And then as you get, if the relationship lasts a lot
these days, though.
Well, I'm just saying, like, somebody may not flip the first time, or they may say, all right, I'm a top, and then, I'm bottom, or whatever. But then, eventually that relationship carries on, and then you're 3, 4, 5 years in, then the person's like, oh, well, I think I want to try something.
So how do you approach that?
I would be open to that. I would be open to trying that. And I think I would rather do it because I don't want them to go out. I mean, they can still do that, but I would rather them try to experiment with me. Maybe they like it.
They can still go out.
No. I'm not into that. No, I'm very like.
I'm gonna get you some ass before you leave.
I'm very controlling when it comes to that. So I'm not a person who likes to share.
You start off as a hard top, and then you end up a convertible.
There you go.
Drop top.
Yeah.
Drop top.
But if they never mention that they want it,
then I would totally I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'm cool. But if they do, then of course, if you're in a relationship and you think this person is the one for you.
So are you a top with a twist, a quarter twist?
A top
with a twist.
With no with a
squeeze a line.
A quarter twist. I'll give you that.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
Okay. Right, Daddy's opening up. Okay, I'm ready.
Last season, she said she was a total top,
and that was it.
So you said, so what happened during the quarantine?
The relationship got older.
No, I mean just
drop top.
I mean just
drop top.
Yeah,
soft top.
So look, wait, we never answered her question though. Should she be worried? Is that a yes? We can do yes, no. You can do yes, no.
No.
She needs.
No? Okay.
I would say this: have a conversation with your man, an honest, real conversation with your man, and if the answer satisfy you, y'all can move forward.
All right,
ain't got nothing to do with us.
All right, y'all. All right, moving on. You done with that question, Mr. Gavin?
Yeah.
All right. So I got another question. I've been dating a guy for 6 months now. But I've known him for a few years. He is known to be a guy who has been around the block with a lot of people in the city. I think he's a great guy. I'm not sure if he turned a new leaf. Is it okay to continue dating him, or will he go back to his hoish ways?
Alex, because you pulled up your sleeve for this one.
Honestly, I think it depends on the person and what it is that you're showing them in their current relationship situation. If this person just has like an insane sexual appetite that you can't control, chances are, yeah, they're going to look elsewhere. Chances are, it doesn't necessarily mean they will. Mm-hmm. But if this person is definitely saying, I'm looking for something calmer at this stage of my life, and I feel like you make me happy, I enjoy us, there's a chance that you will be okay with just that. I mean, you never really know at the end of the day.
I think it depends on where you meet them too, right? I think if you met them, it wouldn't.
I don't think that matters.
Okay. I think there are relationships that are healthy that they've met on what do you call it, apps, dating apps.
I agree.
And then you could have had just a fucked up relationship, and you could have met them at church.
That's right.
Wouldn't that be nice?
So you don't think the person would go back, though?
No church people.
No church.
No church people.
No, ma'am.
All right. So we got a couple more questions. I've been dating a guy for 3 months, and we had sex twice, and this was protected.
3 months?
Yeah, in 3 months.
You took.
I was dating a guy for 3 months. We had sex twice. The sex is great. The sex was always protected. Now we're looking to Now we were at his house, and we were about to have sex, and he asked, could he not use a condom? Should I go ahead and allow him and just, because I've known him for 3 months, and I kind of trust him, is it okay for me not to use a condom, or should I make sure that he is that he's been tested and keep the condom on?
Back in the day,
if you kind of trust them, you kind of need to wear a condom.
Condom was the word.
So back in the day when I was young, I would always wear a condom the first time, and then the second time it was like, we know each other. That's like,
okay.
It's like I'm the only one.
I mean, I've definitely have gotten caught up in a lot of situations, and I will say having sex without a condom feels 20 times better. But at the end of the day, for that,
40 times,
100 times,
100% times better. However,
you always wrap it up, Alex.
Always.
So do you suck the dick with the condom on?
So that defeats the purpose.
Well, no, they do say it's less likely. Well, I guess certain HTDs is less likely. Well, it's less likely.
No,
it is.
Oh no,
you can still get something, but it's less likely.
Yes, the statistics say you're less likely.
Less likely because your saliva in your mouth kills
totally gone, but less likely.
Somebody's calling me. Yo, no.
Oh,
they calling a long distance.
Oh, a long distance.
And a FaceTime too?
Oh, and a FaceTime.
You can still
Can I say his name? No, I'm not going to say it.
I think you still get herpes in the mouth. You can still get chlamydia.
Yeah.
So that means, fuck it. Take the condom off. What the fuck?
No, because
I'm just playing.
There's a gift that keeps giving.
Yeah.
No, I think after, I mean, you have to know the person. You have to be able to trust the person. And I think that, I don't know if a lot of people in these type of relationships have conversations where they ask the person, look, are you negative? Are you positive? Do you have any STDs? Blah, blah, blah. Or even ask for evidence to see if that person is actually...
Do you guys think that PrEP has made it more acceptable to go raw?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes. I think so. Yeah, I think people... Yes. Yeah. People think that that's protection. I mean, science... Look... You got some people out here with
it is
PrEP.
Protection, but it's only protection for
but won't
one
take the
thing.
vaccine.
I talked to people who started PrEP and said they did a tour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's a thing that people use to protect themselves.
But is it 100%?
It's I don't think it's 100%. I don't think anything is 100, but I think it's close to it though. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's ever been evidence where a person who was taking PrEP, ended up getting STD or HIV from sex. So even with that, if the other person is taking care of themselves too, that's even more of a barrier, and when having sex. So yeah.
Well, for that person that asked the question, I encourage them to have a conversation with the person. If all else fail, both of y'all go get tested. And you find out from there, what do you want to do?
Mm-hmm. See, and I'm just curious to want to know why in 90 days twice.
Well, some people just like to get to know somebody.
Maybe they couldn't host.
They don't just. That's what I'm saying. What you?
and they don't like it in the car. They don't like it. And they don't like it in the backseat of the car.
What if they really wanted to be serious? You know what I mean?
You don't like it in the backseat of the car.
But I do think sexual health is very important. You know, make sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you know your status and the other person's status before you take the condom off.
Yeah.
All right.
But there's a whole community of people that thrive on that dare.
I mean, I can see.
Yeah.
They thrive on that dare.
I mean, when you can die from COVID and everything else, with the
I might as well enjoy this for 15 minutes.
You know what I mean?
Understood. We got any more questions?
Yeah. So we got another question. So this is from a guy who says that when he climaxes, when he nuts.
You do not like that word.
You do not like climax?
You don't like climax?
Like white woman.
Oh my God, he made me
reaches
climax.
his sexual peak.
Oh my God, his big black car.
Oh God, I hate that.
You know what that car?
That's the worst.
Oh, it's so big.
This guy prefers to come or nut on a person's face.
What's that mean?
What is your preference of where you liked to nut or come?
I'm with
Or
homeboy.
do you have a preference?
I like the nut in the face.
You like the nut in the face?
Yeah, I like giving facials.
I don't have a preference.
And why do you like doing it?
It's just something sexy about seeing somebody submissive to and ready to receive a load.
Y'all better receive that load.
Beep,
beep. Back it up.
What about
you?
You don't like
I don't really have a preference.
So
wherever it lands, wherever it lands.
But not in my hair.
But she likes to sleep
not
in
in
it.
your hair?
So.
You said sleep in it.
She likes to sleep in it.
It's my last week.
What?
Remember she said.
Oh, you did. You like it sticky.
I just said I don't run to the shower.
You want to lay in it.
You're not maybe laying in it, but you're laying in the moment.
The moment of it. Because it's still there.
I mean, but where exactly is it? Who knows?
So what if it was just stuck to your face and you just roll over and want to cuddle?
Of course you watched it.
I would hope that you
I think I would get that off if it's stuck to my face. I don't think that it's like sleeping. Yeah.
If it was still in your booty.
Wait, it's just right here.
Then you don't see it.
But you feel it.
Wait.
And then
Wait. She just said she used rubbers all the time. So how is it in your booty?
Exactly.
You pull it out and he's still nutting between the cheeks. You never had that happen before?
Well, yes, and that's probably why I gave the first answer of you might be wearing a condom during sex, but then they can take it off for the finale.
Is that what happens to you?
It has happened.
You don't use rubbers all the fucking time.
No, but that's not shooting it in me. If somebody takes it off and says, I'm giving you a facial,
I thought
look at you backed up from it. You really felt like it, too.
Look, even your hand. Wait, it went stiff.
Hey, we're still here. Going once, going twice. Anybody? 3 times. Category.
And it's got Phil dodging.
And it's Phil's dodging it.
Still recording.
Are we still recording?
We're still recording. Well, they can still hear us.
All right, cool. All right, y'all. We got one more question. This is a little bit more serious. So, I mean, well, not that serious, but you're gonna play with that.
Keep going.
All right. So, single versus open. What do you think is more acceptable?
Single what versus open?
Single relationships or
open relationships?
Open relationships.
I'm
single. I mean, monogamous?
Monogamous.
Single, monogamous. You twisting a lot of these words around. Good.
So
Single, monogamous. A monogamous relationship versus.
You said single.
No, a monogamous relationship versus an open relationship.
So the single means
single. Say single. What I mean is single is like
monogamy.
Yeah, exactly.
One other person.
You know what I meant.
I didn't.
Bitch. No. Oh, she said bitch.
I prefer a monogamous one-on-one relationship versus a open one.
I too prefer a monogamous relationship.
Y'all dry as fuck.
So you have an open relationship?
I'm open like no.
not for someone that say they like to be in control. Being in control. There's no way that you can make that happen.
There's no judgment here. Like I think that is depends on what you want out of a relationship. Some people prefer to be in an open relationship, which is perfectly fine. Some people prefer to have be in a relationship with multiple people, which is a slight polygamy or whatever it is. So,
but isn't polygamy
not polygamy, polyamorous or something?
Whatever. Isn't that particularly to one person having multiple?
Yes.
Multiple lovers.
Polygamy.
Multiple relationships. Well, yeah, a person who has multiple relationships that's polygamy.
But it's a new word out called polyamorous.
Oh, well, I know the old word.
we never retired those words. But I'm more monogamous with
a twist. With a twist.
With hall passes.
Okay.
With hall passes.
Is that how you've always been, or something new you're trying?
I'm trying to be more honest about.
And I think that's what it is. And I think that's the key. Being honest.
I don't necessarily want an open relationship because I don't like I know people who have open relationships and they just like, oh babe, I met such and such. I'm hanging out with him tonight, and whatever happens, and I guess they're fine with that. But I don't want to go through those open doors and just be free to do whatever. I don't like that.
So what's the difference with a hall pass?
It's very strict,
discreet, DL.
And hall pass, like if my partner gives me a pass, whatever.
But not dinner. Just go away and do your business and come back.
It's not like a all the time thing. Like I'm not interested in that, but. I believe that, sometimes we get little. And
you give hall passes as well?
If needed, yeah. Okay. As long as we're honest with one another.
All right, y'all. Well, that's it for the questions. So, this time I want to take the time out to highlight a Philly icon.
Thank you. You don't have to. Let's do them well.
An organization that's been in the Philadelphia area since 1991. The organization is called Colors Organization. It's located downtown in Center City, Philadelphia. So we just kind of want to give them a shout out because this organization has been, behind a lot of initiatives and programs and resources within the Black gay community. They provide therapy, free HIV testing, a safe haven for individuals who want or looking for a way out, resources for people to talk to. So, if there's anyone out there that is facing any difficulty with, coming out, needing someone to talk to, even looking for friends, looking for other people who are them or like them. Colors is a great organization. If they're looking to be tested, for any STDs, HIV, you don't have to be sick, all that stuff. It's very discreet and they provide those type of resources for you to, get yourself checked out. So,
do you have an address or a phone number for the Colors organization?
Yeah, because of the strength of the Wi-Fi going on around here,
Bring it on the Wi-Fi.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Let me just pull it up.
What's that Jeopardy music?
I think it's 1211. I think it's 1211 Chestnut Street, right, or Walnut Street. Here we go. Look, got that. Remembered it. So Colors, the telephone number for Colors is 215-832-0100. Their address is 1211 Chestnut Street, Suite 910, Philadelphia, PA 19107. And they also have an email address. This organization has been around for a long time and has helped so many people. So, again, if you have time or if you're looking for some resources, please reach out to Colors.
Yes. So at the end of the broadcast, we'll post the link for the Colors organization. And I think that's an excellent point to end the show with, because at the end of the day, we all need an outlet. We need to be able to communicate with someone that can just either, one, hear us out, or two, to be able to relate to. So that way we have an outlet. We don't keep it bottled up, because that's when you develop so much more anger and so much more depression. It builds up because you don't have an outlet and you don't have anyone to connect to be able to talk about your situations or your problems. Mm-hmm. You want to put your mouth on the mic? No tossing the mic.
I do.
So there are people out there that are like you, and hopefully our show can help be a liaison and point you in a direction where we can help you.
So do me a favor, like, subscribe, share, hit the thumbs up button on the YouTube for us, so that way we can get.
And keep your comments coming. Your questions are good. I know that you guys been DMing us on our Instagram page. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. And we look forward to seeing you guys next show. All right. See y'all next week. Bye, guys. On the table. Talk on the table. Talk on the table. Talk on the table. Talk, 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 talk.